It is a rainy morning. It's not raining too hard, I guess, because Pearl's wandering around outside. She doesn't like it out there when it's really raining, so. But I could hear it in the middle of the night. We'll see how today goes. Good morning, it's Barbara. Oh, I don't have my glasses on. I hope everything looks all right. Thank you so much for the comments and stuff. I'm behind on the replying to comments, but I have read them. Thank you so much. This is a rescue Christmas cactus. It is got moist soil. I don't think it needs water. It just needs time to recover from its past. It's got new leaves that are strong and lovely, but these don't seem to recover even when I water it. So someone, and I don't remember who, was worried that my cactus needed water. I don't think it does, although I should read up on Christmas cactuses. Maybe it's not a real cactus. Maybe it's not a regular cactus that should, and it should, you know, have super moist soil all the time, but that soil is moist. But I should read up on it, because maybe I'm wrong and it needs more water. But it doesn't perk up when I water it. I just wanted you to know I'm not trying to kill my cactus. It's just hasn't recovered. Although the hanging down parts that look like they need to be watered are the ones that had the flowers on them. So I don't know. I will look that up today. That's one thing I will do. I don't know what else I'll do. That's not true. I will clean up today, and Dennis and I are going to the store. We're going to Wegmans, which is our main regular grocery store, which we don't go to very often anymore. They had a lot of trouble getting things that Dennis wanted during COVID, and we got out of the habit and got in the habit of doing other things, so we've diversified our grocery shopping. But that's where he goes when he wants to make salad. Well, he goes there and the health food store, but the health food store doesn't, or, you know, have everything that he wants for salad. And he's making salad for tomorrow. We're having company for dinner. Anyway, we're going to the store. And lately we've been going together. We each take half the list and each do half the store so that we're not in there very long. And so we will do that today. Dennis will be watching the weather hour by hour, and so we will pick our best times for dog walk and our best times for grocery shopping. But that's the only place we're going, and so it shouldn't take too long, which is good. Because meanwhile, I have work to do down here in anticipation of guests tomorrow, and cleaning up the house, and that'll be nice. I had a very nice visit yesterday with my parents. Turned out the weather was lovely on the way down. It started to cloud up on the way home because the rain started here last night. But it was a really nice trip. Not too much traffic, which was surprising, and yeah, and the parents are doing very well. My brother came for lunch at Harmony, and so we were all together for lunch, and so I did not end up going out to visit him at the farm since he was running errands, and so that worked out great. Parents are doing really well. Ran a little errand for them. So it was a good day, but I was really tired when I got home. In fact, I had a half-calf cappuccino on the drive home because I was feeling a little sleepy. But I was still able to fall asleep last night. I had a fairly good night's sleep last night, so I'm on the road to sleep recovery, I think. So everything is good. I did not do, however, any crafting yesterday at all. When I got home, I was like a vegetable. I didn't even watch TV. I was on my phone and went to bed. So, but that's okay. Oh, excuse me. Ah, yeah. It's a little early. I mean, I got up at 8:30. It's early for me. I mean, I had to set my alarm to get up at 8. But I wouldn't mind, you know, moving my clock, moving my body clock earlier, a little bit earlier than it has been. My late night doesn't feel productive or fun or comfortable, so I might as well get up earlier and have more daytime. You know what, if you know what I mean. I don't know. I'm not sure if that made sense. Anyway, so yeah, it's gonna, we're right in mud season now, so yeah. I think I'm gonna break out the other area rugs and put them on the carpet in this room. This room is not very big, and you know, put a couple more rugs down just to try to save it a little bit, if we can. And to see how the new rugs work, because, you know, we want to be able to just throw them in the washer. It would be nice if we could throw them in the dryer, because then we could wash rugs on days like this instead of hanging them out on the deck. But they have a rubber backing, and, you know, or rubberish, rubber-like backing that doesn't do well often in the dryer, so we'll see. Meanwhile, that's the plan for today. Not a lot on the schedule. I think Dennis is probably going to make the salad today too, so he's going to be in the kitchen. He's making boeuf bourguignon for dinner tomorrow. I have noodles on my list for the non-keto people who will be here for dinner, so they'll have their boeuf on noodles. We will have ours in a bowl. But his mother picked boeuf from what was on offer, and so that's what we're having. And salad. And Dennis has key limes on his list, so if we can get key limes, we'll make a key lime pie. Otherwise, I'm not sure what we will have for dessert. I think probably if he can't get key limes, he should probably get some blueberries or something, and we'll do something else. He's thinking about making egg drop soup, and instead of putting tofu in it, he's going to put, well, egg drop soup doesn't typically have tofu. At least the egg drop soup we get in the restaurants doesn't have tofu. But he's thinking about putting, instead of the tofu they don't usually have, he's thinking of putting paneer. I really like paneer, which is a fresh Indian cheese that he makes. Takes him about an hour, excuse me, about an hour and a half to make it. And I really like it. I imagine he's going to be using it quite often in his stir fries once his wok comes. He's very excited about his wok. Okay, so enough about the food. Oh. I don't know if I'm going to have enough brain space to unravel the one side of my sweater back to where I didn't make any mistakes. I showed you that yesterday. I don't know where I will be later in the day. Right now I'm feeling, you know, I got up a little early and I'm, you know, feeling a little tired, as you can tell. I think I'll perk up later. But I think I'll work on my magic socks today. I think it's a magic sock day today for my crafting. Unless it's a drink shelf day, but I don't I'm not picturing myself working on my sweater. Oh. And it's getting late in April. I gotta pick the March Ode to Joy winner. I will do that tomorrow. I could do it now. I'm gonna do it now. And thank you everyone who has been participating in the Ode to Joy make-along. But the winner of the March prize, which is the Crafty Toads yarn, which is upstairs and I didn't go get, is Rebecca. Rebecca A78. Something like that. Congratulations, Rebecca. It's a lovely yarn and I hope you enjoy knitting with it. And thank you everyone who's participating. I have to go pick the April prize. I think I'm going to try to podcast this weekend and I will show you the April prize on the podcast. And yeah. And congratulations, Rebecca. I'm sure you're going to love that yarn. I love the Crafty Toads yarns, you know. I have lots and lots of their yarn and I like it a lot. So I think you're going to like the yarn. Thank you everyone. I appreciate you enjoying it. I am behind on that thread. I'm behind on everything. But I'm loving what I see. And thank you all for participating. Those of you who are, it's nice to see what's bringing you joy. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate all the chatter and the kind words to each other that thread has. And so cheers. Cheers, Rebecca, and cheers, everybody. So there you go. And this reminds me that it's beginning of April. I need to do a podcast. Maybe I'll do a podcast before I fix my sweater. That'll give me a little content because I think I only have one finished object. My sweet little nothing. But I have things to talk about. I worked on my dragons. And I'll have my magic socks to discuss. So there'll be things to talk about. But yeah. Podcast. Meanwhile, congratulations, Rebecca. Thank you everybody who's working who's posting in the Ode to Joy thread and finding joy in their crafting. It makes such a difference to be able to do that. I know. I'm so glad I have my mojo back a little bit. It's really hard when you can't craft to be happy. So good for the soul on a rainy day. So I think I'm going to be magic socksing today for my rainy day activity when I'm not cleaning. And so that's the plan. Meanwhile, please take good care of yourselves. Please, please stay safe and stay sane.